Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, it's windy here in southeast Kansas today. Welcome to Hanging with GZ. Hey, today we're going to do a little unusual repair. Well, not unusual repair, but one of my repairs I get into. I pretty well do everything here in this part of the country. Anything electrical, plumbing, you name it, I pretty well fix it. If it's broke, I'll fix it. I can fix anything but a broken heart. Most generally. But anyway, today we're working on a auger here, and so I'll kind of show you what I'm doing here. So what I'm going to do here today, I put this motor on last night and I didn't show you that, but there used to be another motor on here. It burned up. I had the windings fixed in it. I installed it back, and he's feeding a little different kind of feed in this to auger it out. So anyway, I don't think that motor's wasn't heavy enough to pull the kind of feed that he's feeding in this, so we got a bigger motor last night and I put this on, like I said, and but the only thing bad about it was the power coming into this went in the end of the other one, and the outlet for this one is at the bottom here, right there. See the hole in the bottom? So I've got to kind of modify this and make it nice and neat, so that's what we're going to do after a bit. Now, on direction of travel on this thing, you know, it was going backwards, so I had to cross some wires over here. You know, all these wires are numbered. You just go on the what it tells you to do here. Pretty basic, pretty simple. About anybody could do it, but I'd highly recommend, you know what you're doing before you do this, because if you burn the motor up, you know, it's going to be hard to explain if you want to take it back. So make sure you know what you're doing when you tackle a project, and things go a lot better. So let's get started here. Okay, so in this particular case I didn't film it all, but I put me a box in here like this. I got my main power coming into here, and then I had to go to my motor, so I did this right here and I went up to it so it's nice and neat. I put me a screw in there to hold that. So what am I going to do about these open holes back here to keep the mud daubers out? So let's show you what we're going to do there. Okay, there's a hole back here in the 1/2-inch knockout. You're probably wondering, well, why is that 1/2-inch knockout back here? Well, that was a used box I had in my truck instead of going down. So what I did, I cut me a piece of aluminum. I marked my hose. I'll lay it up there, and I'm going to take and put that on there like that. Now, most people say, well, why didn't you use caulking to fill them holes? Well, the mud daubers, you know, some mud daubers will get in there. They'll find any hole to build a nest in there, and in this area. And so I don't like it, so I always take and get me aluminum flushing or something and screw it to the back side of that box, and it keeps it out. I'll put a little silicone on it. So let's get her put on. Okay, there you have it. I put my covered up all my little holes right there, so mud daubers can't get in there. I'll put a little caulking in this hole right here, but still the aluminum flushings behind there, so I siliconed it a little bit for it can't move, and there you have it. Okay, you notice on the neutral wire here, the black wire, actually this should be white, but whoever hooked this up used the black for the neutral. So we know what it is. I'll end up putting some white tape around this after a bit, showing this is neutral. But that is the perfect splice. I took my linemen's and I twisted them together, put the wire nut on there, and you should never have a problem with that connection. Okay, electrician rule of thumb here, you know, like whoever wired this, use this black wire for your neutral wires, I told you earlier. But so I'm in this and I know what I'm doing, and so the next person comes along, if something happens to me and I don't work on this again, they will know that this is a neutral wire because I put white tape on it. So just remember that white is most common to be neutral. Okay, I got her all sealed up, and she's working. I did a test on it. I got some feed on the floor down there, so everything's working. So I want to show you one other thing, and we're going to wrap this video up. In my part of the country, like I was talking earlier, mud daubers are just a pain in the butt in an electric panel. They are an electrician nightmare. So I'm going to take some silicone and I'm going to put in that hole right there. I'm going to seal this up really good. And the wind is blowing so hard out here. I'm going to seal this up really good. But anyway, I'm going to seal all my joints up. And when you're using silicone, most of the time, I believe in this 100% silicone. It stays on forever. I never have a wasp problem when I'm working in around electric panels and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching Hanging with GZ. I hope somebody learned something today, and we'll see you on the next video.